Hello and welcome. My name is Erika, and let's journey within to find our Zen. Today we are focusing on tight hips. So this flow will hopefully help you to relax and open up your hips. I ask only that you listen to your body as we move our way through this flow and adjust as needed. So today we're starting in child's pose. And as you come into your child's pose, just go ahead and take the knees out wide, set the hips back towards the heels, and extend your arms a little further forward. Walk your fingertips towards the top edge of your mat, and bring your forehead to the mat or use a block. Today we will use a block, and I'll just give you a couple options. So as you relax, take 5 deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. And with each breath, allow yourself to arrive to this present moment. 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Do it back. Feel the belly, the lungs, and as you breathe out, let it go. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Final breath in. Let it go. Come to tabletop as you inhale. Stack your joints, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, hands are about shoulder width apart, knees are about hip width apart. Keep a nice neutral spine here, nice and lengthened. And as you inhale, lower the belly, gaze forward or up. Draw your crown, tailbone towards the sky. And as you exhale, come to your cat. Press your thoracic spine up towards the sky. Really press your palms away from your mat. The pelvis moves in the direction of your armpits. Inhale for cow, lower belly. Crown, tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Round the upper back. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Final round. Inhale, cow. And as you exhale, come to your cat. Slowly come back to your tabletop position with a neutral spine. Low lunge. So bring your right foot forward in between the hands. And here, if you did grab both blocks, you can actually use the blocks to frame your right foot. And we want to create some space within the hips, so allow the hips to sink a little closer towards the ground. Relax your left glute if you feel like you're holding any tension there. Excuse me. You can either stay with both hands grounded, bring the hands stacked to the right knee, or reach arms up. What works best for you in this moment, with whichever that you choose, relax your shoulders. So listen to your body, what option works best for your arms. And breathe. We'll stay for 3. Press your right foot down into the ground. 1, 2, 3. Take your time to move to lizard. Right foot comes out to the edge of the mat. Both hands come inside. So for your lizard, you have a couple options. You can stay on your palms for your lizard, and you can keep your left knee grounded. Or if you choose to make this an active lizard, you can tuck your back left toes and engage your left leg from the glute down to the sole of your foot. If you prefer resting, it's okay. Lower the left knee back down. And you have the option, again, like I said, to stay on the palms or come down to your forearms. Shoulders stacked over elbows. What works for you right here in this moment? Allow yourself to breathe through it. We'll stay for 3. Notice if there's any tensions in where. Use these next 3 breaths to ease the tension. Inhale. Let it go. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Let it out. Final breath in. And release the breath. Take your time, Malasana. So as you come out of this, you can move through your tabletop position and then bring your feet up. This is a yogi squat, or tuck the left toes, press down and take a huge step to bring both feet up. Bring the heels a little closer towards the glutes, elbows inside the creases of both legs. And you can also use your block here, or 2 if you need a seat. And really press the elbows into the legs to deepen the stretch if that feels good for you. If not, listen to your body. Your Malasana can also be more supportive with your hands out in front of you. And if you need to, it's not a requirement to have your heels touch the ground. So if you have a block, or both blocks actually, bring the blocks just up under both heels for more support. We'll stay for a count of 5 wherever you are in your yogi squat. 1, extend your crown up. 2, relax your shoulders. 3, relax or engage your glutes. 4, breathe. And 5, slowly release. We'll meet in tabletop position. So as you come to your tabletop once again, step it back, stack the joints. And once your joints are stacked, just a couple of leans left to right into the hips. Lean left to right. Keep your shoulders stationary. We're just moving the lower body right now. So just left to right. And you can pause on either side. If you feel like you want to lean in to your right hip a little bit more, pause. Maybe you notice that one hip doesn't like for you to lean in, and that is okay. Just simply acknowledge and continue to move and breathe. We'll take one more breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly bring the hips back to center. We're moving to the opposite side. So low lunge, left leg comes forward. And you already know where we're going here. So allow the hips to sink a little closer towards the ground. Stay with both hands grounded. Maybe stack the hands at the left knee. Draw your crown up and relax those shoulders. Lift your heart chest, or inhale, reach arms up. What works for you in this moment on this side? You do not have to do exactly what you did on the opposite side. Just make sure your right leg is extended straight back behind and straightened. We'll stay for 3. 1, 2, 3, lizard. Both hands come inside. Left foot comes out to the edge of the mat. If you'd like to, on this side, maybe you want to stay on your palms or lower down to your forearms. Maybe you want to keep it a resting lizard with your right knee to the ground, or you always have the option to tuck your back toes and lift the knee off of the ground to engage. What works for you in this moment? Listen to your body. We'll stay for 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tensions. Final breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your time, Malasana. So as you rise up, move slow and with intention to bring both feet up for your yogi squat this time. Lower the glutes down as close towards the heels as possible. And you may notice a difference since we're revisiting this pose again. There might be a slight difference. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll stay for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move slow with intention back to your tabletop position. And as you step it back, stack your joints. Once joints are stacked, this time you can do leans left to right, or take your palms out, just one kind of walk out in front and then circles. Bring the pelvis forward, to the left, and then back towards the heels, to the right, and then forward. Whichever you choose. We'll stay, if you're doing circles, for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Opposite direction if you chose to do circles. For 3, 1, 2, 3. Slowly come back to center. And once you're centered, take your time. We're going to pigeon. So the right leg comes up. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Right ankle behind the left wrist. The goal here is to slowly ease the hips down towards the ground. And this is where your block can come in. Use your block to bring the floor up to you. The right leg does not have to stay in a 90-degree angle. That's okay. We want to protect our knee joint. So it's perfectly fine to bring your right heel closer in towards your pelvis. This can be an active pigeon. Lift the crown towards the sky, heart, chest, press down to lift up. Or if you want to make it a resting pose, come down to the forearms, where you have the option to stack your hands and rest your forehead. Which feels best for you in this moment? We'll stay for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly take your time. We're moving to a double pigeon. So for double pigeon, if you're using your block, you can release it for now. And the right leg does come back to a 90-degree angle. Let's bring the left leg forward first. Okay, so double pigeon. Make sure that your right leg is at a 90-degree angle. The left knee is in alignment with the, did I say left? Just make sure that your knee is in alignment with your ankle. Then bring the left leg on top. So the left ankle comes on top of your right knee. The left knee comes on top of your right ankle. Flex your feet, and if there's any gap between the left knee and the right ankle, you can bring your block in to fill that gap and even out. Hands beside you for support. Or if you want to deepen this stretch, you can always take your hands out in front and hold here. Wherever you choose to be, we'll stay for 3. 1, 2, 3. Take your time. We're going to slowly come up and release from wherever you are. If you need to assist yourself, move your leg out of the way. And we're going to pigeon on the opposite side. So you can either come through your tabletop position, or you can bring your left leg up front and then sweep the right leg behind. So as you come up, make sure that the right leg is straight back behind. Bring your block in up under the left glute if you need that support, and draw your left heel towards the pelvis. That's perfectly fine. Stay high and press down to lift your crown up, lift your heart, chest up, or come down to the forearms, or stack your hands and rest your forehead. Wherever you choose to be in this moment, allow yourself to fully breathe through it. We'll stay for 3. Just fully relax. If there's any tensions you feel, use your breath to release those tensions. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release and come to double pigeon. So this time, go ahead and just bring the right leg forward first. Then you can set up for your double pigeon. You want the left leg at a 90-degree angle so your knee and ankle are in alignment, and then place the right leg. Right ankle on top of left knee, right knee on top of the left ankle. Again, if there's any space, use your block or a folded blanket to fill that space. And if you notice that there's any gapping in the sit bones, that's okay. If you do have a blanket that you can simply place by folding just maybe one time, you can place that up under whichever hip needs that little bit of assistance to bring the floor up to you. Whether you want to stay high here, make sure that your feet are flexed. Both feet are flexed. And support yourself with both hands, or deepen the stretch and bring the hands out in front of you. Wherever you choose to be in the moment, listen to your body and adjust accordingly. We'll stay for 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly take your time to release and come up. And anytime that you want to practice these poses outside of this flow, you can always stay in these poses for a little bit longer. So maybe you start with 30 seconds, maybe you go up to 60 seconds, maybe you go up to 2 minutes or 5 minutes. But from here, slowly release, self-assist, and we're going to frog. So for frog pose, you want to first bring your legs back, move through that tabletop position, and then slowly begin to take the knees out wide to each side. And as you slowly do so, also bring your feet and ankles out in alignment with your knees. So the inner arches of your feet are down towards the ground. You want your ankles in alignment with your knees, and you want your hips in alignment with your knees as well. You don't want your hips to go back any further, because that may cause some tension and some true uneasy feelings in your hips and the glutes and anywhere else in your body. So you want the hips to come a little bit further forward. You'd rather have the hips a little further forward than further back. Keep your back nice and straight and lengthened. We're not rounding the tailbone, and we don't want to lift the glutes up in the sky. Keep the spine nice and neutral. Even your gaze is down towards the ground, so your spine is fully in alignment. Stay on forearms, or if you prefer, you can be up on your hands, but I do suggest being on your forearms. And just allow the hips to open. Try not to resist or fight anything. Use your breath to breathe through it. We'll stay for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your time to release. A great way is to come up, back to your hands, press yourself up, and then slowly lift and just bring one knee in at a time, and then the ankles, then the knees, then tuck your toes so you can kind of help yourself out the rest of the way. Find a seated position, and as you sit up nice and tall, bring your feet out in front of you. Your legs are not at a 90-degree angle, so take the feet a little further away, but we do want to bend into the knees. We're doing some seated windshield wipers. So your feet can be as wide as you would like or as narrow as you would like. And you can adjust as needed as you begin to move through the windshield wipers. You'll feel if you want to take your feet out wider or bring them back in. So as you do so, start off, bring the knees over to the right. And it's okay if this right glute kind of lifts a little bit from the ground. We're just making our way over a little bit to the right and then over to the left. And make your way through at your own pace. Like I said, adjust as you need. If you feel like your feet are too close, take them a little wider. If you feel like you take them out too wide and you're super uncomfortable, bring them back in just a little bit closer. And just take your time, move through left and right. Pause on either side if you need. And this is a great pose to also practice while lying down. So anytime you'd like to and you have some free time, try this pose lying down. We'll stay for 3 more. Make your way through. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly come back to center. Find a seated position where you're comfortable and you're sitting up nice and tall. And if you'd like to, you can always pause this video now and lie back and take a Shavasana for as long as you would like to do so. But as we close out the flow for today, I want to thank you for showing up, moving your body, and breathing with intention. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how your hips feel after this flow, and I hope you flow with me again soon.